Hello and welcome to the final lecture demo video of Java programming. And so this isn't material that will necessarily be covered on the exam or won't be covered on the exam, isn't really part of your labs, but just kind of a something that we've looked at all semester is this public static void main string array of args. And what does that thing do? So I've in the comments always specified here that, oh, okay, so the param for args, or the param here, is the command line arguments. And the name of that is args, right? So we match up when we're using the @param, the local variable name here, and then we have a comment, so the command line arguments. So many of us have typed this over and over and over, or copy and pasted it over and over and over this semester. And what does it really mean? So this allows us to pass in values to our program. So what I'm going to do in this quick demo is write out those values. So I've got an array of strings. So I'm just going to use a for each loop here. So for each string, for each element in my array called the args, I just want to write out each one of these. So I'm going to do a quick system.out.println. Simple as that. Now I'll put a little more information here. So the elements is, there we go. All right, so I'm going to head over to the command line here. And I'm going to start off by using the normal command line rather than my script to run the Java command. So java-class path classes, and then the name of my class is the main. Oh, and I need to compile first, don't I? So I'm still going to use the comp5 to do my compile. But then to run, this is my main demo. And so those command line arguments, I can type stuff after the command line, and those are the arguments that'll be passed into my program. So we can see those coming back out. So it's essentially separated by spaces. So A is the first argument or first thing in my list. Okay, so my array list of strings here, my array of strings, I apologize. B is the second one, this goofy string here and another goofy string here. Those are the four things that I'm passing in, or the four strings that are being passed into my program. So if I wanted to specify the name of a file to process or some configuration information or whatever that is that I want to pass into my program when it starts, I can do that right at the command line using the array of strings here. So whatever I type at the command line is going to pump through. Now you'll notice that I manually entered the command for running my program here. And the reason that I did that is that with the scripts that we're using, the runbat, the script I had looked like this when I started. And so this means take whatever is at the command line, that very first thing, and pass it through and replace this %1. So if I'm using a script, I need to tell the script to allow whatever else I type at the command line after the name of the class that I'm running, which is going to be replaced here. I need to create variables for that to get passed through. Okay, so this is just because we're using a script, and the script needs to facilitate the passing of that information through. So if I'm not using the script, I don't need to worry about this. Whatever I type at the command line is going to get passed through to the program. However, with the script that we're using, the way that they work is that anything that's entered at the command line, I'm going to need to have a placeholder for those in order for them to get passed along to my Java program. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And so now I can use my run, and I can type a variety of things. You'll notice that I've got, so I have one parameter, one variable for the name of the class that I'm running. And then I can add in 1, 2, 3, 4 additional things. So A, B, C, D, E, I've got 5 things. So that E is not going to get passed through, just the 4 items. So depending, I would have to think about, all right, how many things do I want to pass through? And then make sure I've got enough variables here for all of those. So I'm going to add an F here so that we see that that does not get passed through, but A, B, C, D, E should. And we see those coming out. Okay, so this concept of using the command line and passing stuff in, you will use this right away at the beginning of Advanced Java. So I just wanted to introduce that, kind of plant the seeds so that you understand what that main method does and give you a little bit of a leg up when you start next semester. All right, that is it for this lecture demo. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you at exam time.